Hello everyone, this is your host Rocky speaking and welcome to GoldenDragon Today is episode 7 of series 2 of Golden Dragon Video Game News. And in today's episode, we'll be talking all about the newest news and information for Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. And now, without further ado, here's our first bit of news and info for Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. Okay, our first bit of Pokemon Sword and Shield news and info is all about the announcement of Galarian regional Pokemon forms along with 1/2 new Pokemon. So, first of all, we're going to be taking a look at the Galarian regional form Pokemon. And our first Galarian regional form Pokemon is the Generation 1 Pokemon Weezing, who is now a Poison and Fairy type. I'm not sure why they decided to add the Fairy typing, but okay. Anyway, Galarian regional form Weezing has the ability Levitate, but then it has a triple question mark, so maybe it has some sort of secret or hidden ability that we've never seen for Weezing in past generations of Pokemon games. Also, now he looks like a rich English person with those factory pipes doubling as top hats, and with one face having the bushy moustache and then the other face having the full bushy moustache beard combo and the bushy eyebrows. I'm not really sure what to say about the design for Galarian Weezing and the adding of the fairy typing, but at least I think it looks funny with it being inspired by a rich looking English person, probably from the industrial era or sort of that sort of era, because English people and even rich English people these days, we don't wear top hats at all. But anyway, moving on to our next Galarian regional form Pokemon, we have the Generation 3 Pokemon Zigzagoon. For Zigzagoon, Galarian Zigzagoon is a dark and normal type and has the ability Pick-up/Gluttony. Also, I like the new black and white colour scheme. Normally, I'm not really a big fan of black and white colour schemes, but I think Galarian Zigzagoon sort of looks cool. Also, I like now how it looks like he's wearing star-shaped sunglasses, sort of like a bit like a rock star or something like that. Also, of course, because Zigzagoon has got a Galarian form, so has its evolution, Galarian Linoone. I believe that's how you pronounce its evolution name, I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, Galarian Linoone remains a dark and normal type with the same abilities of Pick-up/Gluttony, but you can see now the sort of star-shaped sunglasses has turned more into a sort of shooting star sort of mark. Again, very sort of superstar rock punk sort of look. And again, like I said, I'm not normally a big fan of black and white colour schemes really in general, but I think Galarian Zigzagoon and Galarian Linoone suit the black and white colour scheme, and I think they're good designs. But anyway, next we have a very big surprise. Zigzagoon is no longer just able to evolve once. No, it can evolve twice now, but specifically the Galarian form Zigzagoon Evolution line. So, Galarian Linoone now officially evolves into a brand new Pokemon, being the blocking Pokemon Obstagoon. Like its two previous evolutions, it is a dark and normal type, but can now have the abilities of either Recklessness or Guts. And now his design has definitely gone for the full-on punk rock star look. And I have to say, I was not expecting the Zigzagoon line to get a new evolution anytime soon, let alone a Galarian regional form evolution exclusive Pokemon. But personally, I think that Obstagoon is a cool looking Pokemon, and it is a really good design, and it is definitely a full rockstar punk sort of design. But anyway, now we have our last new Pokemon that was announced, being Pico, who is an electric/dark type Pokemon and has two different forms, being its full body mode and its Hangry Mode. That is one of the funniest names that I've heard for a form. Hangry Mode. But anyway, Pico is the two-sided Pokemon and has the ability Hunger Switch. Also, Pico has a signature move called Aura Wheel, which is an electric type move in its full body mode, and then it changes to a dark type move in its Hangry mode. Also, as a side note, Pico, specifically its regular / full body form, is probably one of my favourite new Generation 8 Pokemon, apart from still my number one favourite Gen 8 Pokemon being the Pokemon Yamper. But anyway, that was all the new Pokemon / Galarian forms that were announced for this trailer. So now it's time for our next bit of news and info for Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. Okay, for our next bit of news and info, we have some new character announcements. So, the first character we have announced is our second rival, called BD? I believe that's how you pronounce his name. Anyway, just from the looks of the trailer and the look of this rival, I think this could be our first jerk rival that we've had in years. But that's just my own speculation and theory, but potentially this could be a good jerk rival, just like, for instance, Silver from Generation 2. But anyway, BD's character bio says, quote, BD is one of your rivals who is skilled at Pokemon battles and has the pride to match. He has joined the gym challenge, having received his endorsement from Rose, the chairman of the Galar Pokemon League. While he clearly is aiming to become champion, he seems to have other objectives as well. End of quote. Now, just from this character bio, even if he's not a jerk rival, at the very least, I think he will be a very determined rival who just wants to be the best, be better than anybody else, and be at least a little bit of a jerk, and someone who wants to stay one step ahead of us, the player. Now, the next new character is... surprise! It's a third rival, and her name is Marine, who I think, again, could be a bit of a jerk rival, or possibly at the least, again, just trying to be the best and be very determined to be the champion of the Galar region and try to stay one step ahead of us, the player. Also, her character bio says, quote, Marine is one of your rivals who has a competitive side. Together with her partner, Pico, she aims to become the champion of the Galar region in order to accomplish a certain goal. She has many passionate fans thanks to her sense of style and calm, calculated battle strategies. End of quote. With these two rivals, I think these could be two of the best rivals we've had in Pokemon games for years, possibly. And they could possibly have deep and interesting backstories rather than just being slightly, more one-dimensional and friendly rivals like Trace from Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. But anyway, our last new character announcement is for the female and male grunts for the brand new evil team of the Galar region, being Team Yell, who have a rockstar punk look, sort of like the Galar region form of Zigzagoon's evolution line, and actually, the grunts have the Galar Zigzagoon as their signature Pokemon. Also, their character bio says, quote, Team Yell is a group of troublemakers who seems to appear whenever the gym challenge takes you, and who attempt to get in your way at every opportunity. They want nothing more than for Marine to become champion, and they all try to obstruct other challengers in all sorts of ways. They will take over hotel lobbies, prevent challengers from accessing transport, and even shout and distract opponents during battle. Whenever Marine battles, it seems these Team Yell grunts are quick to appear, showing their support with marine print towels and also horns. End of quote. So, Team Yell. I think Team Yell have a cool design with the whole rock star punk motif going on for their design, and I think it's perfect that their signature Pokemon is the Galarian Zigzagoon. Also, when it comes to Team Yell, there was no announcement if Team Yell has any admins or an actual leader. It may literally be a Pokemon Evil team just filled with grunts that have no leader. But personally, I think that for Pokemon Sword and Shield, when it comes to the story of the evil team, I think it's going to end up like Alola. Back in Alola, we had Team Skull, and then we had the Aether Foundation, and Aether Foundation seemed to be like the good guys, while Team Skull were like the evil team, but then it turned out the Aether Paradise was the actual evil team of the game, and I believe that history will repeat itself once again with Team Yell seeming like that they're the big, bad, evil team of the region, when actually there is another evil team behind the scenes that we don't see until maybe the middle of the story for Pokemon Sword and Shield. And that was all the new characters that were announced for this trailer, so it's time for our last two pieces of Pokemon Sword and Shield news and info. Okay, for our last bits of news and info, we'll be talking about Pokéjobs and Rotom. So, first of all, Pokéjobs seem to be like some sort of side quest feature / mechanic for Pokemon Sword and Shield, and the official Pokemon website says, quote, "In the Galar region, it is very common for people and Pokemon to work together. Many corporations and universities request the help of Pokemon through what are known as Pokéjobs. You can check available Pokéjobs at the Rotom in Pokemon Centers, and you'll also be able to send Pokemon from your boxes directly to any job you accept. The Pokemon you send will help out with the job, and the experience will even help them grow. There are many different Pokéjobs available. You'll find that certain Pokemon types are suited for specific jobs. Helping out for a long time or sending as many Pokemon as you can on a job can also get some good results. You might even receive some rare items." End of quote. Okay, Pokéjobs. I don't know why, but they sound similar-ish to another past feature or slightly side quest-ish mechanic from a past Pokemon game, but I can't think which Pokemon game it was that had something like this sort of side quest mechanic at all. But anyway, that's basically all the news and info we have for the Pokéjobs, but our last bit of news for today is about something I mentioned earlier called the Rotom, which, as you can see now on screen from the screen cap, Rotom is basically a PC computer form of Rotom that will be in Pokemon Centers across the Galar region. Also, as well as the regular features of a regular PC, like storing your Pokemon that you catch, you can also access the Pokéjobs menu from the Rotom, and also you can access the new Lotto ID. I can't completely remember what Lotto ID is, but I'm pretty sure it was a feature / mini game sort of thing in past Pokemon games. But that's really all the new news and info we have for Pokemon Sword and Shield for now. So, now it's time to outro today's video. Okay everyone, now it's time for the outro of today's video. So, thank you everyone so much for watching today's video. I hope you all have enjoyed today's video. Please feel free to leave a like, favourite, share, comment. Also, if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. Also, all my social media links are linked in the description of the video. And remember, until next time, stay golden, stay frosty, and bye-sies!